Hello and welcome back to the Football Zone. Today we're going to go through the Champions League draw. Group stages have been announced today.
Yes,
we're going to have a
indeed.
little chat about it.
Now, this is the first time I'm seeing the Champions League.
Yeah, I've
draw.
just airdropped you, so have a little... Yeah.
Group C.
Group C, Group of Death.
Wow, that's going to be interesting. So I've been at work all day, so this is the first time I'm seeing it.
Yeah,
wow. Group C. Group H is interesting.
Yeah. Going to have a little run through the
so
groups.
Group A, to be fair.
Little discussion on first, second, who drops out to the Europa League and who drops out of Europe altogether as well.
Of course. So shall we start off with Group A?
Group A, Ajax, Liverpool, Napoli and Rangers returning to the Champions League.
Of course.
What was saying?
Shall I go first?
Yeah, go first.
So in this order, I'm going to have it as Liverpool, Napoli, Ajax, Rangers. So I just don't think Ajax are going to get through purely because of the Ten Hag departure, Martinez and a potential upset of Anthony leaving. Whether not actually
Sebastian Haller as well.
Yes, that's a massive one. He was very influential when they won last season.
Time. He's left to go to Dortmund and unfortunately is
tested. Well, not tested, but like as in being diagnosed with
testicular cancer. Yeah,
which we hope for speedy recovery. By the way,
yeah,
it can never be nice.
So yeah, moving on. Group B.
Yeah, Group B.
Porto.
No, you haven't even given your.
Yeah, mine is the exact same as yours. Actually,
what Liverpool,
Napoli, Ajax, and then Rangers drop out. I think Ajax will then go on to do quite well in the Europa League.
Yeah,
after being knocked out.
I agree.
Group B, Porto, Atletico Madrid, Leverkusen and Club Brugge.
So I am a secret little Bayern Leverkusen mini fan. I used to do career modes on FIFA 14 with
Bayern Leverkusen
all the time when they had like Julian Brandt coming through the ranks. Heung-min Son was still there. They had Jonathan Tah coming through as a very, very good potential centre back.
Yeah,
it was a great time. Bernd Leno was still there.
So Bayern Leverkusen
I think it will be as follows: Atletico comes through first, Leverkusen comes in second, Porto third, and Club Brugge to round off Group B.
I think Atletico Madrid top. I think Porto will qualify just because I think Porto have just something about them in the Champions League, and I think they always do well.
Yeah.
Leverkusen drops to the Europa League, and then Club Brugge drops out of European football,
which you can kind of see happening. Well, you definitely see happening.
Yeah, a big Simon McMillan goal. Group C,
the Group of Death now.
Group of Death: Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Inter Milan, and please don't come after me for this one, Plzen.
Don't come after me after this one.
Plzen, oh Jesus.
So what are your predictions for Group C, the Group of Death?
Barcelona will qualify.
Barcelona's going to qualify ahead of Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich are going to be in second. Inter Milan will drop to the Europa League and will do very well in the Europa League.
Yep.
And Plzen will drop out of European football. And
for me, it's as how I see it on the screen, which will be Bayern in first, Barcelona second, Inter in third, and Plzen, or however you want to say it, in fourth. I just don't see Barcelona toppling Bayern Munich. They are but don't get me wrong, Bayern are such a strong team.
They're formidable, aren't they? They're just...
But sometimes they do lapse. I feel like they lapse in concentration during Champions League nights, trying to differ from a Saturday to a Thursday.
Yeah.
Or a Saturday to a Wednesday. Saturday, Wednesday?
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I think they play such easy opposition during the weekends.
Farmers League stuff.
Yeah, I think we'll get onto that for another video. But yeah, I can see Barcelona. Maybe.
I think Barcelona, it's going to be about the gel of the team and if they start performing well and things like that. But yeah, I'm massive.
The other day
Barcelona
they just got a 3-3 draw against Manchester City as well.
Club friendly for some sort of
friendly. Probably like EIR2.
No, it's for a disease.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I forgot what I think it's. I can't remember. I'm not going to guess it just in case.
Apparently they played well, but
they did.
The three players that scored are the ones that are currently being rumoured with transfers or the most likely to be leaving.
Well,
Barcelona.
Depay's deals dropped through at Juventus because they're going to sign Milik from Napoli.
I wouldn't
instead.
mind Depay at Newcastle, but that's,
I think
for another story.
Depay will stop.
Yeah.
So, yeah, move on. Group D.
Yeah,
Eintracht Frankfurt, Europa League winners.
yeah, played
Tottenham.
very well last season.
Spurs, Sporting Lisbon, and Marseille.
So I'm going to go for a very interesting shout here.
Yep.
I'm going to go Tottenham, finishing first. I'm going to go Marseille, finishing second. I'm going to go Frankfurt third and Sporting in fourth place. That's an interesting group because any team can beat any team on every given occasion purely because how much of a bottle team Spurs are.
I'll never have guessed that.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. So
Never.
it could go either way. That's what I'm saying.
But
And what are your predictions?
I would agree with that. Spurs top, I think Marseille in second.
Yeah.
Frankfurt third, Sporting out. I think Marseille have signed quite well in the summer.
Yeah.
I've just got a feeling they'll do quite well
Yep.
in the Champions League.
So
Group E,
Group E now are
AC Milan,
Chelsea,
Salzburg, and Dynamo Zagreb.
Group E. You go first. Actually, no. I'm going first.
Go on then.
Chelsea
Yep.
first. I can see them being quite consistent in the Champions League this season. Milan second, Salzburg third, Zagreb in fourth place.
As you see it on the screen is what I'm going with.
As you see on
AC
screen.
Milan is going to finish top of that group, with Chelsea coming in second, Salzburg in third, and Zagreb in fourth. I think Milan got a well-oiled team, gelled together very well last year, won the league.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea struggles at the minute because they don't have a striker, even though they're nearly over the line for Aubameyang. But
Yeah, it's close.
as of now, they don't have a striker. So
of course, as of now, it can only go as of
AC
now.
Milan have a good spine to the team. I think they're a good side, and I think they've got more to their game than Chelsea do. And I think Sandro Tonali will run rings around Chelsea's midfield.
Right.
Group
so,
F.
Group F. I think it is quite an easy prediction for this one.
Real Madrid, RB Leipzig, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Celtic.
So, who are you having in third and fourth in? Because it's, you know what the 1 and 2 are going to be. Who are you having third and fourth?
Shakhtar
In third and
will
Celtic
go
in
into
fourth.
the Europa League. Celtic will drop out of European football.
I agree with that. I think it's going to be again, as we see on the screen, Real Madrid, the European champions,
Carlo Ancelotti, manager of the year.
whilst losing a very pivotal player in Casemiro on their team, they still do have players that can replace.
They've got
Valverde can now play in that centre midfield.
in right wing.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they've got Camavinga, who last season
Well,
was
saying that,
breaking through there.
exactly,
They've
so-
just signed. I don't want to pronounce his name, but that kid for €100 million.
Oh,
Not gonna from
No.
AS Monaco. Not gonna
Yeah.
try to pronounce. It begins with
Chouameni.
whatever. Begins with a T.
Chouameni.
Valverde, Cruz, Modric.
Chouameni is a beast.
Yeah,
He'd be great in the city.
I think
Or
I
Camavinga.
think Camavinga will take that slot because he's
Valverde's still playing out back.
hell of a football player. Yeah, Leipzig in second. I don't think Leipzig will slip up against those two and drop out of the Champions League. I think Christopher Nkunku,
He is
Well-
a Champions League demon.
he's a good player just in general.
I would love to see him in the Premier League.
I think next summer will be his big move.
I hope it is. I
I
hope
think
it
next
is.
summer will be his big move. Group G.
So it's City,
Yeah,
Sevilla, Dortmund, and Copenhagen. So, what are your predictions?
City will breeze it.
Yeah, I agree with City breezing that.
Dortmund in second.
Mhm.
Sevilla, the goat of the Europa League, will drop back into the Europa League.
Yeah.
And Copenhagen will drop out of European football.
So I'm gonna have it as seen on screen again. Again. I just think City will breeze it. I think
Yeah.
Sevilla are just very, very solid in Europe.
What?
Obviously Europa League, but I think they are solid in Europe.
Are we
I
going
think
to take into account Sevilla losing their 2 centre backs in the summer? Koundé and Diego Carlos. Those two start every single game for them, and they both have gone.
I don't know what they've done in terms of replacements, if I'm being honest. But I just feel like Dortmund have struggled so far this season. I feel like Dortmund are going to struggle a lot this season, and I think it's going to be Man City, Sevilla, Dortmund, Copenhagen.
We'll speak about Bundesliga and stuff like that in separate videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Group H, last group.
The final group, so it's Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus, Benfica, and Hafia. I don't know how you pronounce the final name, but it's M.Hafia.
Yeah.
So what are your predictions, Lewis?
As seen on screen.
As seen on screen.
PSG will breeze it.
Mm-hmm.
Juventus coming in second.
Yeah.
Benfica drops the Europa League, and Hafia of European football.
I think it's going to be PSG in first, Benfica in second, Juventus, a giant of, well, not really a giant of European football, but
a big football club in European.
A big name.
In top 5 leagues.
Yeah, a big name going down in the Europa League, and then Hafia to finish off the group. So, based upon those group stages and based upon our predictions, Lewis, Lewis, tell me.
Don't need it. Full namers.
Yeah. So Lewis, tell me who you think in your heart. Actually, no, with your head, because I know what your heart thinks. With your head, think rationally. Who you think is going to win?
I think this year will be the year that I predicted this when he came in as new manager. PSG will be Champions League winners for the first time.
It's a very interesting pick. So, I think that it's about time my Saudi brothers,
Jesus Christ,
put their hands on the Champions League. Manchester City will have their hands on the Champions League trophy.
Do you think they'll bottle it again?
No, I feel like they have now got a striker to play in a Champions League final. They have that role, that person who you look up to when you're attacking on the pitch, that you need in a final to point you in the right direction, to be a focal point in terms of getting balls in the box, being on the end of balls into the box in terms of headers, whether it be sliding in and just being a character like a Didier Drogba. You know, like you need that type of big personality in a final. Not saying that Haaland's great in finals. I don't think I've ever seen him in a final personally, but I'm saying you need a character, and Haaland is a character, and he is also extremely clinical. So if he's put in a position where he can score, he's got a good chance of scoring. And let's not forget how good Erling Haaland is in the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe City will win.
PSG, I think they've got rid of Pochettino eventually, which was needed. New manager come in, knows exactly how he wants to play football, and he's got his players back fit, and he's signing the right players the PSG actually need, instead of doing PSG's normal thing. What? But what?
Mbappe. Too much of an ego. You saw him against, was it Nantes? He just was supposed to get a pass from Messi and just strolled off, started crying.
We'll speak about PSG
in a different video.
When we talk about League 1.
We can.
But yes. I think for now, PSG have signed well. They're signing players that they need and the manager wants. In terms of the midfielders that they're bringing in, are Marco Verratti, footballers. Can do everything in the middle of the park. Win balls back, distribution, all that stuff. So Vitinha coming in, Renato Sanchez coming in. They're looking to get Fabian Ruiz from Napoli. Players that are going to do the job right in midfield. They've got wing backs who are holding the width, and then that allows Messi and Neymar to dart around and be the great footballers that they are. Mbappe finishing off up top, and then 3 at the back of Ramos, Marquinhos and Kimpembe. quite a good three at the back. I think
And now that Ramos is finally fit,
finally
he can
fit.
be
I don't think Ramos just wanted to play under Pochettino last season. I'm
yeah,
not
he
gonna
can
lie.
be a lot more of a leader now this season. He's now fit. He's playing well. He's gelling with his teammates. He can boost it. Like, let's be honest, the amount of Champions League experience that team now has in Ramos, in Messi, in Neymar, and I just think those type of players can really take you through a Champions League game.
I think the only thing that could be the downfall for PSG this season is the same thing that can be a downfall for Bayern Munich in the Champions League this season is the step up from playing in their respective domestic leagues on a weekend to
And going
then
to the Champions
playing
League.
the best of the best in the Champions League.
And
in the
switching
midweek.
that mindset.
Yeah, it's that switch of I can just dilly dally and do what I want
Mm-hmm.
to then going I need to perform on the biggest stage here to
course.
get a result.
So
So,
I
yeah.
think that about wraps it up for today's video.
Yep.
It was a short one as it was our predictions just for the Champions League. We didn't want to do a long-winded one.
No, we'll do a review of the Champions League groups in the next round. It'll be round of 32 now.
Round of 32 because we've got
Or
that.
next round of the Champions League after
Yeah.
the group stages.
And
We'll see from there.
see how correct we were.
Yeah.
But for now, I've got Manchester City as winning the Champions League. He's got
Liverpool
PSG.
at heart.
Liverpool at heart. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Leave in the comments down below who you think's going to win the Champions League. Please leave a like. Please subscribe, and thank you very much
And
for
if
watching.
you are fans of the Premier League, we have a Premier League prediction podcast up as our first video. If you want
yes.
to go check that out,
Give that a little look.
after this video,
Have a look at our socials, TikTok, Instagram.
will be
It'll
linked.
down
Yeah.
below in this video. So thank you very much for watching.